2K Sports in association with the PGA. Is out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be covering this featured group. We've got a fresh rivalry developing between these two players as well, so that should provide some great entertainment to the spectators this week.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Okay, that'll work.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
At -2, going along nicely today. Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Rich, what kind of mojo do you think this player's got after winning in their last start?
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Putting for birdie here. Well, that's an early statement right there.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. Well, good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
Looking good.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. Going with the 7. Great shot. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Oh, looking to make a statement here. Going with driver off the tee.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Second shot here on the 6th. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. 14 feet to the cup. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And that will move him to 6 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Oh, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Opting for the 9-iron. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Ooh, that almost went down. A 7-footer right here.
Solid little par putt here.
Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Second shot here on the 8th. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Yeah, it might be ambitious to some, but they're going for the green. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. And it certainly makes putting easier, doesn't it? And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to be holed here. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And now that finds him in first place. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Second shot here on the 12th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Putting for an eagle. Ouch, that hurts. Just 3 feet to the cup. Yes, they've made it. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
This player must be in heaven. Their lead is now 11. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind? Wow, that almost went in the hole. Very crafty, that shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
A birdie putt awaits. That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range.
full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Currently 13 under for the day.
This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Looks like they're definitely going for it.
And he's down there. You got a read?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
Well, Rich, they say winning becomes a habit, and this player's certainly making a habit of it.
A sensational victory this week here, Luke. This player was on top of their game all week long. What a week it was.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
.2K Sports.
Hi Luke, great to be here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
So it looks like they're trying to beat Colin Morikawa this week. That's ambitious. Seems like a friendly duel from the outside, but could create some extra sparks today.
I almost just have to laugh. Someone saying they're going to beat Colin Morikawa. Does that even happen these days? He's one of the most consistent players on tour. I don't know that he's beatable.
Well, it's been accused of having a balky putter occasionally, but you're right. Iron play as good as Tiger Woods in his prime. The short game's irresistible, but I think the most impressive thing about young Colin is his mindset. He's got a 40-year-old mind on a 20-year-old body. No wonder he's winning at a decent rate of knots.
They have absolutely flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original and best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town.
And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard. But look out, John Rahmer's right behind them.
Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
Well, that's a handy shot. Sitting at -3, currently leading. Getting ready to play their third.
Currently leading by 2.
That's some good golf right there.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The 5th at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
Leading by 3 strokes now. A chance to pick up a couple of shots maybe on the scorecard, because this is a short par 5.
Already in the lead, looking to extend that.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number 1, because he seemingly has 0 weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The par 4 8th, Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
Next up is this par 4 hole. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will take him to 7 under. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
This is one of those great ball striking displays, fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
He sits in first position. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 3rd, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Second shot here on the 12th. It's heading to the rough for mine. And here we are with the third shot. Time now for the fourth shot. Didn't that look good for a long time?
And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
That's heading for the fairway. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. That was a beauty.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Oh, good look at birdie here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Sitting at 10 under par for the day. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. And another of the uphill par threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Putting for a par here. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Good looking shot this.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Left yourself an opportunity.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
All right, bold. I like this play.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Oh, well holed for eagle. He's currently sitting in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, no, is that heading towards the bunker? Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. And down she goes. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Getting ready to play their third.
Nicely done.
And this putt is for a final score of the magical number in golf, 59. Oh, size them up for the red cardigan that Arnold Palmer made famous. You are the Arnold Palmer Invitational Champion. Congratulations.
And what a week it was. A fantastic victory. Sensational victory on arguably one of the tour's hardest golf courses. Way to go. Great win.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I am very pleased to be covering this particular featured group because there's a fresh rivalry developing. I smell rivalry in the air. It's going to provide some great entertainment to both the spectators and us this week.
Well, this week, Henny, it looks like they're intending to beat the big-hitting Brooke Henderson. She might be a kind Canadian, but certainly a fierce rival.
Yeah, she's not going to say sorry. Just make sure you don't look in her trophy cabinet beforehand because you might get intimidated. There's some big major championships in there. Brooke Henderson, speaking of big, hits it big, got big game, and is just so lovely on top of it all. I almost don't want her to be beaten.
Yes, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one, if you can win, will certainly build your confidence. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Oh, how about that one?
Setting the tone early in this round.
Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par four to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par four. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. Three distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Now 4 shots up after that hole. The tee shot at the par 4 6th has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Lovely effort, that. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Choosing the 9-iron here. Handy effort, that one.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Hey, nice sticking line. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
You like that, didn't you? Time for the second shot here at the 9th.
Could roll into the rough on this one.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Good shot there, Beamer. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 8 under.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
From about 130 yards here. That was a bit of a miscue.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Oh, what a shot from the bunker.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
I thought bunkers were meant to be hazards, but not the way they play out of it.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
That should find the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 12th. That's a pretty handy shot. Putting for birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Sitting at 12 under par for the day.
This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
That's frustrating. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Quality shot, that one. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. This one looks like it'll safely make the green.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
It's on a great line. Oh, that's some handy golf. What a time to make back-to-back birdies.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That should find the cut stuff. Well, if you find yourself in the fairway, Rich, at the final hole at TPC Sawgrass, you've obviously navigated a very tough shot. There's just one more to play.
There's one final tap.
And that'll do it, Rich. Players Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
That was an outstanding start by this player, Rich, and they've gone on to victory. What a way to win.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elby, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.